set of skills.
This is your last chance.
Systems accessed. Activate.
Hello, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Oh boy, really?
No, not really. We're Kev. Well, he's Kev.
We're Kev, yes.
We are Kev.
We're all
We are
Kev.
Kevin. We are Kevin.
We are Kevin. I am all. I am infinite. We are Kev.
I'm Chris. That's Kev.
Yeah.
We're your host. And now
Happy
you get
New
to
Year.
see us and hear us. Isn't that nice?
Holy fucking shit. It's a new dawn. It's
Oh
a
my
new
God.
day.
Well, it's,
Wow.
it's the first official podcast where we try to combine audio and video, because the really hilarious thing will be is if this doesn't work at all and we have no video component to this and we're talking about the video
Yeah,
component.
well, I mean, what else is new?
Yep.
It would be a pretty standard affair if that happens.
Especially,
But
yes, these nowadays.
holy shit.
Wow.
Fucking 2021
They're
off
like,
to
hey,
a rip-roaring start.
All right. I mean, like,
Oh,
you know, it's
man.
interesting, like, when you see something like that, and obviously, unless you got kidnapped and woke up from a coma, they stormed the castle.
Yeah, man.
Decided to storm the
the
castle.
Inquisition. What a show.
Yeah, they were not playing games.
Holy
man.
shit, man. The insurrection.
Wow, they were fucking not, dude. And it was like an insurrection of tailgaters. Like,
Oh,
it's like
man.
a dude with a Viking helmet and a painted chest.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. Like, it feels like we fell into this like alternate timeline. Like,
Yeah.
do you ever see those shows where like you go through like a fucking wormhole and then you're like, there's a fucking different you're in a totally different
Yes,
time, but it's the same time, but it's
Right.
like totally completely different.
Like a multiverse.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
but
went to the multiverse.
like where fucking blimp travel is like the main fucking main travel,
Yes.
air travel
Yes.
source. Like shit
Vulcanize
like
my
that.
tires.
Yeah, like fucking, it's so crazy. Like
Yeah.
that there was a group of
How many
thousands,
was it? Thousands of people.
It was a lot.
There
I don't
were
know
a
how
lot
many
of
went in
motherfuckers coming
there, but dude, just complete madness. And you see the absolute like dichotomy, the difference of how things are handled when you
Yeah.
have a bunch of fucking white rednecks that support the sitting president
Yes.
storming the fucking Capitol versus Black Lives Matter individuals who aren't storming a fucking government building,
Well,
just
I think-
just fucking protesting in the streets and getting their fucking asses handed
Well,
to
I
them.
think Doc Rivers said it best when he said, "Imagine if all those people were black."
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be like, "That would never happen
No.
because they would all be dead."
Yeah.
like
They would have fucking opened up. I mean, like, it would have been like the fucking 60s. They would have had fucking
Yes.
fire hoses on their asses.
Yeah,
like
ridiculous.
I don't want to talk about it too much because everybody knows what's going on. Even the fucking even a vast majority, sans a handful of the fucking worst of the worst of the conservative side,
They're
have
lying.
completely denounced this shit. And I mean, they're fucking, most of them are just done
They're like,
with
enough.
fucking
Enough.
Trump and his crazy nonsense.
Well, it's mostly the people that, like, again, the groundswell around him when he got elected was that he was the candidate that was completely different. And to a degree, you think that like most people were like, it's almost, I don't want to say people obviously respected the fact that he was a businessman. They knew that he was kind of like interested in politics. If The Simpsons taught us anything, this was inevitable.
Yeah.
He was going to get eventually into the office. But really, like, I think that he had, there was reasons why people elected him outside of him just being him. But the people that were voraciously in favor of him taking that office, like, there's a lot of passion, I would just say, behind him.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'll go back to my, I'll continue to beat this dead horse further of social media being a
Yeah.
lot to blame
Yeah.
with this type of radicalness. I think there is
Radical.
there's
No,
a
not that kind of
support,
radical.
not that kind of radical.
Sorry.
I wish it was that type of
Yeah.
radical, but it provides a support center for these crazy ideas. And it's one of the things that we're going to have as part of our podcast this week is the conspiracy theories that
was the Topic Randomizer.
that are out there. And, this is one of those things when you have like dudes wearing fucking QAnon shirts and, literally storming a government building.
Yeah.
And generally speaking, they didn't fucking stop them. I mean, there's video of like the Capitol Police like opening the gate, like there was guys walking in there like they were on a fucking unguided tour. Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Walk this way.
They have that one guy waving, holding like the podium with the Secretary of State fucking emblem, and he's like, "Hiya,
hey, how you doing, guys?" I mean, like it would be, and I think it would be different.
But they started. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I mean to cut you. No, please.
No, I was going to say, I think that the sentiment is that we have a democracy, and the democracy tells you that if you don't like what the government's doing, you have the right to protest. It's part of what being in America is about. Yeah. You're not in the fucking Middle East where you're going to get like, if you look, sideways at somebody, you might get killed.
There's a difference between a protest and a fucking absolute lead fucking coup.
Right. And that's the difference. If it was both sides, like let's just say that this was the thing that brought everybody together. Everyone's pissed because the corona thing's still happening. Businesses are still shut down in mass. We knew the second wave was coming around. It was going to boomerang and we were going to get hit with
some sort of mutant
virus. Mutant ninja corona.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, it won't turn us into a fucking ninjas.
Will a rat teach us how to fight?
I call dibs on Donatello.
I'll do Michelangelo.
All right.
I mean, I won't do Michelangelo. I did sound wrong.
I mean, you are Italian.
Yeah. Hey.
Shit. Yes. But yeah, so there's a very big difference between protest and a sitting president who's been elected out of office.
Yeah.
Basically, blowing the dog whistle to his followers to go and do this. And then when it happens, to support them, like to sit there and say, "Oh, you are loved. You are great people, but it's time to go home." Like that, all you're doing is talking out of both sides of your mouth at 100%. That point. And everybody saw through the bullshit.
It's like, hey, go home. But really don't go home.
Yeah. I mean, and it's nuts too. And it's just like, it's crazy when, you hear that very few people were even, I mean, one girl got shot in the face, but other than that, like
nothing really. Yeah.
There was no resistance from the individuals in power. And then you see like, the senators and congressmen, like, the one girl, like woman down on the ground, like pearl clutching, you know what I mean? Like, now you got some scared old white people. They're not going to let that fucking shit fly.
No.
So, it's different when it's, this scary black man coming after you versus a bunch of fucking crazy armed fucking rednecks with conspiracy theories back in their fucking play. Like
you stole the election. Now we're stealing the Capitol. I'm gonna take this stapler.
Oh man. Well, they arrested that dude that was in Nancy Pelosi's office.
He put his feet up on her desk. Actually, I gotta say, that's pretty funny. You gotta come on.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, all right, that guy. Yeah, and he left like a note on her fucking desk, like poorly written on a fucking folder it said something like we will not be stopped or something along those lines.
What would have been better is if like every piece of her paperwork he drew dicks. Like
he took
dicks
something off her desk too, and left with that shit. Like, I mean, like you allowed people to take potentially fucking protected materials. Like this shit is like to leave the fucking building.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? I don't get it. Like this, dude, it was like, I talked about like, I vented my frustrations with shit that happened at the end of the year. And then I came into this week, I fucking literally got a call Monday that, my position at work is gone. Like my entire division within my company, fucking toast.
The fucking fat ass roll up was like
my job essentially was taken from me. I was offered, and I'm using air quotes, offered another position, which is basically like saying either you take this or you're fucking fired.
Right.
You get fucking 6 weeks of severance. So, yes, glass half full, could always be worse. At least I still have a job.
Oh boy.
But, that's how my week started.
Yeah.
And then it's just like this. I was like, what is happening? What is fucking happening?
Well, to a lesser degree, I had some trauma of my own. And
okay.
I had
anal trauma.
Yep. No, I didn't. I didn't say gifts. I said trauma.
You didn't say pleasure.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sitting on a fist right now. You guys just can't see it.
Oh, Chris.
So no, so a couple of shitty things happened to me. One thing, which is, and I'll say the serious one first and the not so really big deal one second, but the serious one and not, thankfully everything is okay. But my dog, Ruby,
we've talked about Ruby.
Yeah. Trash can breath, or as I called her on the text, shakes the clown.
Yes.
That was a fantastic
poor thing. But yeah, Bobcat Goldthwait
reference.
Deep dive.
Yeah. She's got epilepsy and she's got issues, and she the concern was that she definitely had a seizure, and she just looked like way out of it. She was doing, the downward dog position, like in multiple places around my yard, which is very odd behavior for like any dog. But when we figured out what happened inevitably, which was that she had pancreatitis, it wasn't related to her epilepsy, which is a good thing. It's not like she had a massive seizure that fucked her brain up.
Yeah, she didn't have like a stroke or
because that could have killed her,
like
right?
aneurysm, right?
You always worry about that when you've got like someone's got or a dog that's got epilepsy. So she's in the hospital. That's costing me not an insignificant amount of money.
Your insurance stuff doesn't cover dog hospitalizations.
No. I mean, she may feel like a member of the family, but the folks at Aetna don't believe that she should be covered. So
you're like dressing her up in like human clothes.
Yeah, put the glasses.
My daughter's in the hospital.
Yeah. Your daughter's very hairy.
Your daughter
she's a wolf girl.
she's barstool legs. What's happening?
Listen, here's the deal. She's not from this planet.
Spaceman. She's not a spaceman.
She's a wolf man.
She's more Wolfman's got nards.
Yes, that's damn straight. But
poor Rubes.
Poor Rubes, but she's good. She should be home tomorrow. God willing, everything's gonna be okay. She's getting better under the care of the fine folks at Limerick Vet. Shout out Limerick Vet. But the other thing that happened was I was due for an upgrade on my phone, which is kind of an exciting thing. That's a positive thing.
Absolutely.
Hip hop hooray.
Because you know how fucking, and we're Apple users, so you know how Apple be doing if you have a series or two behind the current one that's out, that shit will magically just stop working or not work properly. Like you'll start texting and nothing will show up, and then like a couple seconds, and then the fucking words will show up.
That's what was happening to my phone,
man.
They really conveniently right around when I was ready for the upgrade,
dude. You can't tell me that shit ain't on purpose.
Of course it is.
They designed that shit to happen. It's just like earlier in Apple's life when they were like these like the battery life would just all of a sudden like your phone would fucking only work for like 2 hours before you had to charge it, and it was like, what is this bullshit? And I'm like, oh, we got a new battery in this new phone. Shit, you do
a dongle for that. Like a dongle, what the fuck is that?
How about there's new wire too on the new phone. Does that fit here? Does that fit your old one? Fuck no.
And where the fuck am I supposed to put this? So anyway, again, spoiler alert, I ended up getting the phone, but I ordered it on Tuesday of last week.
Yep.
Right? So I go into the and it makes it very convenient. Of course, why would they not? If you're getting a new phone, they're going to like fucking lock you in for like $1,100 piece of equipment.
Hell yeah, man.
They're like, come right in. Yeah. How easy can we make it? All you have to do is blink, and you're going to be able to get. That's the equivalent of you signing a contract. Yeah. Terms and conditions accepted. So I was like, I'm like, yeah, I need a new phone. Like, and again, oddly, exactly what you were saying was what was happening with my phone.
Yeah.
I was typing, nothing was happening
for a few seconds, and then all of a sudden,
it would go. Yeah. Like, so they degraded my phone. It was like the film from the old Mission Impossible movies and shows. Like this phone will self-destruct right before you need to upgrade.
Yeah, exactly.
So I order it. And they say you could pick it up at the store, and we have a store right around the corner from here, and right around in Royersford. So I did that. So I go to the store, and they were like, "Your phone is ready." I'm like, I go to the store. All right. I roll in there. They were like, "Nah." I'm like, "What do you mean, nah?" It said, "Yeah." I'm like, I should be able to get my goddamn phone. And they were like, somebody literally like hours before you got here took that phone. And somehow
it was kind of like a simultaneous purchase kind of thing, and they were like, yes to both of you, and they got there before you did.
Yeah, and I got the nah, and they got the yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So they were like, well, here, good news, which was ended up not being good news. Yeah,
good news. We have this more. That's good news. The not good news is like we have this more expensive version of the phone that you wanted.
Exactly.
That's the one you'll get.
Yeah, exactly. So they were like, we could just, they gave me two options. The one option sounded terrible, which is you could take this phone and put it on another line. And then when the actual other phone comes to your house, because we have to ship it, you could refuse that packet. I'm like,
yeah, fuck that.
I'm like,
that is a recipe for disaster.
I was like,
for sure.
Stop the goddamn presses. No. And they were like, I'm like, what's
that's,
option B?
I have two phones
exactly.
now.
Now you have, you owe
and
us
you won't answer my calls.
Yeah, exactly. What do you mean? So they said, the other option is automatically when something is out of stock, if this happens, because it's not the first time it's ever happened ever,
right?
Then we just ship you the phone. It'll be there like on Thursday or Friday.
Right.
I'm like, that's fine. I don't like not in a rush.
Yeah.
If I have to wait for delayed text, whatever.
Yeah,
for a couple days.
It's not
the end of the world.
Ender.
Right. So Thursday and Friday are coming, and finally I get something from FedEx, the shipper who's going to send me my phone.
Right.
And it says your phone has been shipped. Awesome. Cool. So now I got the little tracker John, and I'm like watching my phone go from Westchester, Pennsylvania to Linfield to Coatesville to King of Prussia.
Right.
And then it was like the King of Prussia sorting facility. It'll be on its way on Friday by 8:00. Right. So I'm like, okay, cool. Friday, 8:00 comes, no phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, maybe they, something, and then it says due to COVID and due to Christmas
all that stuff.
That
I mean, that was kind
a
of
little bit delayed, whatever.
Around the holidays, that was kind of par for the course.
Right.
I mean, I ordered something from Best Buy. It was a gift, and it got sent on December 8th. It showed up 2 days ago.
Right. There you go. Dude, your fucking T-shirt, the Nakamura Tower Christmas party T-shirt that I bought you,
it'll be here next.
Still not here yet.
It'll be here next Christmas.
Well, I think that partly is because I bought it from like ProWrestlingTees.com or something like that. So it's taking. They have to make the shirt in a basement somewhere in fucking Dade County.
You could have had Cam design it by hand. By himself.
It got here faster, exactly.
So then, got here faster.
So then they're like, "Yeah, your shit's coming," and then it was like Saturday. It's like. It says delivery exception. I'm like, delivery exception? What's that? So I go on there and it says on the site, attempted delivery business closed. Is this a business to you? This is a house in a fucking,
technically.
We are a business.
Yes.
But that doesn't, I didn't put it under Digging the Dome Incorporated. I said fucking me. Person, not business. So I'm like, where's my phone? So Saturday comes, doesn't come. I'm like, and still, I'm not stressing over this.
Right.
Sunday, it's still not here, and not surprising because it's Sunday.
Right.
Monday comes, and it again says delivery attempt, business closed.
Right.
So I call up FedEx, and I'm like, hey, kind of what the fuck? Like, where is it's in King of Prussia? Which
not kind of what the fuck, very what the fuck.
What the fuck? I'm like, it's literally in King of Prussia, which is 20 minutes away from here. Why is it not here? And they said, look, it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole. It's going to be
it's
fine.
your fault somehow.
Somehow I did something wrong. You should have gotten to the store faster, but that other dickhead stole your phone, basically is what they gave me. So they said, it'll be there tomorrow. That's a Monday.
Right.
Tuesday comes, no phone.
Right.
And it says it's all the worst part is these assholes keep giving me hope because Tuesday it says scheduled for delivery today. Yeah. And then I get an delivery estimated time. This says the estimated delivery time for your shipment isn't available.
In this dude.
Right. This is every single day. Scheduled delivery for today. Your delivery is rescheduled. the estimated delivery time window for your shipment's not here. Every day. And I'm calling up FedEx, and like now on Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm getting seriously pissed off.
Right.
Not because I need a new phone,
right?
But because
they just keep sending you texts telling you it's there.
King of Prussia is if I could have walked to the fucking facility by now, gotten my phone, and come back.
I just have this picture in my head of the a FedEx truck like going around the circle of your development, coming by your house, slowing down just enough for like you to see the truck like out the window, and then it just keeps going. It's like every day.
Yeah, fuck you. Well, I actually thought this is the funny part is how I ended it, like, because on Wednesday night it went from being furious to funny because I'm like, this is ridiculous, because they kept on saying it's on the truck,
right, and
it's coming to your house, and then it's back at the facility. I'm like, so did it like fall in between seat cushions?
Yeah.
Like, why is it not making it here? To the point where on Tuesday night I called them, and this is when I was still kind of pissed,
right?
And I said, "Where is the phone?" And the guy said, "It's on the truck. They got a late start today. They're in your area, and they're going to be delivering it."
Okay.
And that's by 8 o'clock.
Right.
And now it's 8 o'clock. It's 8:05. It's 8:15. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9:30. I call back because I got a text that said, "No, it's back at the fucking facility again."
How's that even possible?
I was like, you said that he was here in the area. And the lady admitted, I made her admit it because this is now when it got funny. I'm like, did he tell me the truth? She said, no, he didn't tell you the truth. So I said, listen, I'll go get it if I have to. But they actually ended up delivering it on Thursday.
I feel bad. I do for FedEx and UPS and USPS who have just gotten absolutely crushed by deliveries because nobody wants to go anywhere because of COVID. So and I can imagine that nobody wants to work delivering that stuff or working in a warehouse, doing any of the stuff that they normally do in these particular situations where there's a fucking infectious disease around and you have to be around people and stuff like that. I can imagine they're working under limited capacity with double what they normally would.
They're struggling for sure.
But at the same time, it's like, just don't yank my chain, man.
Just tell me the truth.
Yeah. Or not even tell me the truth. Like, under promise and over deliver. Tell me it won't be here for 3 weeks and then it shows up in 2 weeks. Then I'm fucking pumped.
Dude,
yeah.
I'd be thrilled.
Don't tell me it's going to be here next week and then it's not here for like a fucking month.
Now the additionally hilarious and really a bow on this whole thing is I go to my Verizon app, and not for any reason outside of I was just going to my Verizon app for something else.
Right.
What does it say?
It says it's still ready. It's ready to ship soon. So, oh man, please tell me they charge.
They're gonna throw me a second phone.
Well, I mean, yeah, and then you're gonna fucking pay for it.
Exactly. I'm like, fuck you. That one I'll refuse. So yeah, dude. So you know, everybody, like, listen, world, all you motherfuckers, like everyone that was like, it can't like, and this is where it's.
Yeah, man, we talked about this. Yeah, don't throw that energy. Don't throw your bullshit fucking fake energy out into the world. It could be worse. Yeah.
No,
You're
really,
making it worse.
In a week, with all this shit happened immediately. Like, oh, we storming the castle. Listen, here's the crazy part. We don't know that that's done.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hoping it's done. But we don't know that it's done. It could be like motherfuckers like doing weird shit. Trump could like literally be on top of a fucking Mad Max tank charging the White House.
Oh yeah, fucking General Patton with a fucking helmet on. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen next. We got 2 weeks of this lunatic left, and then we got fucking. Who knows? Joe Biden, he might not even know where he is by the time he gets into office.
I really hope that we have like again, we always bring it back to The Simpsons because that's how we roll here.
Yeah.
The Simpsons episode when George Bush ends up moving across the street from
Homer. Yeah,
and they end up getting a fight. Great. So fat ass Trump fighting Biden.
Oh man, it'd be so great.
Oh man, just tussle in the
or Homer fighting Trump. That would be even better.
Oh dude, I love that. Kidding me? Hopefully they make fucking an episode like that. But anyway, this year has started off with a bang. And good news for us is that, you know, we've decided that audio, is not just enough. We need to give you a look at our lovely mugs here.
Yeah.
So, we're doing something that we like
Suddenly,
to refer to as a talkie.
Suddenly our listenership has plummeted dramatically once they got to see you.
Listen, if first of all, let's no offense to all
you didn't
other
catch
podcasters.
That.
What'd you say?
I was like, suddenly our listenership plummeted once they got to see you.
Yeah, I didn't
say us.
Fuck you. And asshole. No, but realistically, and like what I was about to say, which was going to be supportive of us but you attacked me, you cocksucker, was if you look at lots of other podcasters, not great on the eyes, but they still do some YouTube shit.
I mean, there's a reason they're podcasting,
Bingo. But they're still putting YouTube content out there. They look like fucking Quasimodo.
Let's get with the times.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
we got a talkie. We're fucking rolling in there. We're not going to do TikTok, so we're going to fucking do YouTube instead.
Well, before we roll into the scenario, I want to. We're talking about the phone, and yes. There's a Barstool segment, the 1 Minute Man, and he was talking about.
You sure it's not about you?
That would be the 30-second man. But thank you, I appreciate the compliment. so
Kevin Kumquist.
I'm guzzling. So the one minute man, he basically just goes on like a 1 minute rant about certain things. So he was ranting about the new iPhone, and he was saying how it's bullshit that it doesn't come with the brick. It's bullshit that the old phones immediately fail as soon as a new phone comes out. He said that after Steve Jobs died, they don't innovate anymore.
He's not wrong.
And all the things that we basically decried about having it. Yeah. And then the last 10 seconds of the thing, he's like, anyway, I'm gonna go get the new iPhone 12. He's like, because I'm not a poor person. That's so perfect.
That's amazing.
And one other quick shout out while I'm talking about Barstool Sports. So they're doing something really cool. Started the ball. We're not supported by Barstool whatsoever.
I was going to say, I'm hoping you're say hiring us.
No, maybe eventually.
Yeah.
But so the El Presidente from Barstool moved to PA. He's been really supportive about the Pennsylvania area. And, he's in the Philadelphia area now. And he did what's called the Barstool Fund. And the Barstool Fund was put together to support bars and restaurants as they're struggling through all the COVID protocols and stuff like that.
Yep.
And they've raised $18 million to this point. Damn. And they're supporting all kinds of different areas, too. It's not just the Philly area, but he has been helping a lot with area bars and restaurants and stuff. So one of the ones that he supported, and basically what he said is we'll support you until you don't need it anymore. Basically, we're paying your bills, we'll pay your rent until you don't need us to do that anymore.
That's awesome.
So UPenn and Pennsylvania Hospital have been donating money, and Penn donated $1 million to them.
Damn.
And the Barstool started their own sports book like FanDuel and DraftKings.
Oh, okay.
So this weekend, and I'm saying this so people will do it.
Do it.
This weekend, if you go into Barstool Sports book and whatever you deposit, you have to bet it this weekend for it to apply. So if you deposit $25, you have to bet $25 before the end of the weekend.
Yeah.
Penn will match whatever money that you put in and bet. They'll match it to the fund. So
I'll fucking do
if you put $25 in, you bet $25, $25, Penn will match that shit to the fund.
That's awesome.
So for anybody, you put in $100, you put in $10,000 and you bet it this weekend, they will match it to the fund.
There you go.
So please do it. It is incredibly important as individuals, Chris and I, who both grew up working in the restaurant and bars. You have no idea how much you depend on customers and support for your livelihood. And I was a bartender. Chris worked in restaurants. We both have waited tables. It's a fucking tough gig because in most places there's no living wage. No. There's no IRA. There's no benefits.
Nothing.
There's no, like, you're working
tips.
off of tips, and that's it. So, like, if you can't work, if you can't have customers, you're fucked.
Right.
So them doing this, and then having other businesses and huge, universities and medical centers and stuff like that in the area support the fund.
Amazing.
Like, you're going to gamble this weekend anyway because the football playoffs start.
I'm going to be
fucking do it on Barstool Sportsbook. You'll fucking, even if you lose, you win. You're winning because you're giving. Exactly.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm totally going to be betting on sports this weekend because I feel like both of us have been on a roll. Like, we've been like winning. Like,
I'm winning more than I'm losing.
Me too.
Which is a horrible thing to say out loud.
That's why I knocked on wood.
I'm so fucked now. Yeah. Thank you for bringing it up.
Watch this later and remember when we're like, I lost my house.
I wish I lost my house.
Well, then
come take my house.
Yes,
please.
Exactly.
You can put the basement back together.
Kevin's house, they didn't tell him that it comes with like the end of poltergeist energy when it's sucking itself into its.
Oh man. I would take any type of suction at this point because I'm taking it in the other direction at this point. It's fucking awful.
It's not suction, it's insertion.
God damn it.
So anyway, look.
Yes.
Here's the deal. Before we get into the scenario, again, as we're trying to get this YouTube thing off the place, we're off the ground. We're trying to reach the younger demo. It's obvious that, and if you,
I don't care about reaching the younger demo. We're just trying to reach a demo. I don't care. I don't care if my dead grandmom somehow gets this.
Why are you putting my shows on? Why can't I smoke when I'm dead?
No, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that we're trying to get I'm not going to do the fucking. I'm not going to be doing the Cabbage Patch on fucking TikTok trying to pretend like I know what I'm doing.
There's a middle, dude. Number one, there's a middle ground. That's why I was saying before, we're trying to, we understand that people that are younger, noises without pictures for a period of time does not fly.
Bueno. Yeah,
they don't like listening to things without seeing things as well. Like, my kids are a perfect example of that.
Yeah, I get it.
Fine.
Yeah.
We buckled. Now you get to see fucking obscure wrestling t-shirts and a bald, intermittently limping fucking.
What the fuck, man? I got a hat on.
I know.
And
You're
listen,
still bald.
I live from the months of fucking October until March, probably April. I will be in a fucking Scully, so you won't know that I have no hair. Yeah, until the summertime when you're severely disappointed,
and then you'll be like, "God damn, what's that bald dome of yours?
What's Powder doing here?"
But the good news is that Kevin and I are not afraid of this shit. We're not scared.
Nah.
Not like some people.
Is Michael embarrassed to be on TV?
Fucking Dennis. Oh shit! All right, let's kick. It's Dennis reporting.
Hello, this is Dennis reporting again.
Jesus Christ.
It's my favorite. Dude, I feel like in 2021, I'm going to you.
What was the reaction to...
Oh, boy.
So, because I didn't get a chance to find out after that episode aired what the reaction was from the family. I know what the reaction of your brother was because he texted me personally and told me how fucking
contact information so that he could send to you.
Yeah, how funny it was.
Yeah. So,
but what about Ma Dukes and
Mom? Originally she sent me a text that I believe said, "You recorded our Zoom call," and it had a
devil horns.
No, it had the angry face with the.
The cursing emojis over it.
Yeah. She was like, "What the fuck?" And so, I'm like, "Come on, guy!" I was like Saddam. Come on, buddy. She was like, she said, I said, "Mom, it's funny. Like, if you listen to it, it's fucking hilarious. It's fucking funny. Like, listen to it, and you'll understand that you're really being upset."
Believe me, she was very little, if not involved whatsoever.
This was all. If anyone's going to be, by the way, I don't even think it'll be mad about it. If anyone's going to be I guess worried about it would be Dennis because he was highly featured.
Yeah, we even bleeped out his last name. So
and the other person that
so his Witsec fucking profile would get blown up.
Yeah, Antonio is not going to be fucking exposed. Antonio the nose isn't going to be exposed for his shit.
Fuck.
So, but realistically, the only other person that had a problem with it was my sister. Who's like, you should be asking for fucking rule follower Val.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So I understand, and I said to her, I'm like, look, I get what you're saying. I don't care. I'm still doing it. So she didn't have it. It's not like she had a choice. I already released it. So
yeah, exactly.
The lamp was broken in there.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission.
Bingo. That's why I didn't tell them.
All right, let's get into the scenario because we're fucking rambling today. God damn.
Yeah, 35 minutes in.
Holy
We're still
shit.
fucking talking. All right. So scenario. Here we go.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
You've been stranded on a desert island. Well, I mean, technically now, I guess that would be good news.
I thought we were kidnapped.
Kidnapped, stranded, 6 of one, half dozen the other. You are fucked, basically.
So we're stuck.
You're stuck with nowhere to go, nowhere to get. You're fucking hom tanks. You are in deep shit.
Dude, I'm glad that the hom tanks came back because we talked about it like this weekend or something like that. Why do we talk about hom tanks?
I don't remember.
I can't remember, but it was really funny that hom tanks made his way back around.
So
he boomeranged.
Yeah, you're fucking stuck. You've been kidnapped and dropped off. You're marooned. You are unable to access any sort of contact. You're in need of rescue, and you are going to be rescued, but your rescue team is a cast of a sitcom.
Rats.
So, you have a choice. Who would you want to come and rescue you? And secondly, who do you think would be the worst team to send after you
to come
to try to get you off of this deserted nomad, kidnapped and left for dead, fucking deserted island in the middle of nowhere. Somebody's got to come and get you. Who's rescuing you? And then
who don't you want?
And then who don't you want coming after you? Man. And believe me, at this point, I might just fucking leave me where I am and let me die.
What I'm going to do is, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fucking walk into the ocean and then just, that's it. All right, that's enough. I'm going to see the fucking asshole putting his feet on Nancy Pelosi's desk and be like, all right, I'm out of here.
Fucking dude, where's...
Goodbye.
I'm gonna fucking Captain Jack Sparrow, Black Pearl, fucking Davy Jones. Come and get me out. Give me the black mark. Come and get me.
I'm gonna have an octopus face in 2 seconds. The fine actor Bill.
A fucking starfish stuck to my forehead.
That's gross, and you know it smells bad. Shout out Ruby. Your breath smells like that.
Oh, all right, man.
So we have the.
All right, so see who goes first.
Coin.
The coin.
All right,
the coin of truth. Flip it.
Dude, fuck,
I thought you were gonna call it.
No, I'm flipping it.
All right, cool.
All right,
heads. Flip it.
And
it's heads.
All right. Well, would you like to go first, or would you like me to?
You know what? I'll go first.
Go ahead, sir.
So I'll go. Who do I want to rescue me first?
Okay.
So we had said sitcom, which I felt like kind of pigeonholed it before because like I was thinking A-Team, I'm thinking MacGyver.
Fuck that.
You know,
I was like Doom Patrol, the Umbrella Academy. Like there's send me everybody with superpowers. I'm into that.
Yeah, like any of those.
The Inhumans, the fucking
Luke
Runaways,
Cage,
everybody.
Daredevil, come get
Jessica
me.
Jones, the Daredevil. Like I was like, the world is my oyster. I can pick anybody I want.
So we had to drill it down to sitcom, which fucking sucks.
Yeah, because you're like, these fucking. It's like you came in late to we're picking like teams for field day. You like. You run up, you're like, what did I miss? You're like, we already picked the first 5 people, and then you just see all these people with like no muscle tone, and they're like, some dude like goes like this.
Yeah, it's some asthmatic.
Yeah, albuterol boy. I'm like, oh god damn it. Yeah,
shit.
that's what happens when you go to sitcom land.
Yeah, so it was similar to how we had the sitcom Battle to the Death, where we had to choose our fighters, but we could only choose them from sitcoms. This is a very similar situation, and hopefully you won't pick Steve or Charlie Sheen with AIDS.
You never know.
While you're in your drunkenness.
Would you like to get AIDS on you if you were a kidnapper? Come on. I mean,
get AIDS on
exactly. Well, a person with AIDS has nothing to lose. They're going to help you get home.
How COVID is now is how people thought AIDS was in the 80s.
Yep.
Remember Magic Johnson said he had AIDS and like no one wanted to play basketball with him?
That's what we talked about before. He like Magic Johnson scores 75 points.
Undefended.
Yes, no one wants to. Yeah, he's got 75 points and no foul shots.
He has dunked the ball 60 times in a row.
Yeah, the defense parts like the Red Sea. It's called the Magic Johnson defense, and it becomes that dance line that sometimes happens at like clubs and stuff like that, where people are rolling through it.
Yeah, like the fucking what was the TV show from the 70s?
Soul Train.
Soul Train. Yeah, the Soul Train. Yeah,
Train. Also the Ho Train from Godfather.
Again, we digress. So you were talking about the one I landed with. I was trying to think like it's like who has the skills to come and like
get you,
actually like be able to find and get me. So the one I landed with, and there was a very specific reason that I landed with, was Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I've got it on my list too. It's like,
so the only reason I landed with Brooklyn Nine-Nine was for Terry Crews.
Yeah.
You know, because he's in like the Old Spice commercials and stuff like that. He's like
jacked. He's like,
super jacked. Dude, he's saving me.
Yeah.
If he's coming, I mean, like, and
like Terry Crews, why do you have me on your back? It's 5 miles to shore. He's like, don't worry about it, boy.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, I think, and then you have like the angry police chief.
Yeah.
And I mean, Andy Samberg's there too for, you know, comedic purposes.
Hey, you know what? He'll keep you entertained on the trip back home. That's pretty good.
So that's where I landed, which is like, it was specifically to get Terry Crews there to fucking come and get me.
Dude, I'm telling you,
if I have to fight my way out for some reason, like the kidnappers come back or whoever threw me in this deserted island situation came back.
Right.
Like I want somebody who's got to
kick an island. It could be an animal attack. You could be like on a tree and Terry Crews could wrestle a tiger or some shit.
Exactly. Fucking rhino coming after me. So I need somebody to fucking tackle his ass. It's fucking Terry Crews. He's as close to Luke Cage as I could get without taking Luke Cage. So that's why I went with Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Tiger King, the tiger that killed what's his name, or allegedly killed. Now that we're on YouTube,
Carol Baskin.
Yeah, Carol Baskin's husband. He's on there. It's like, I've got this scratch on me for everyone that I killed.
How quickly they forgot about fucking Joe Exotic. He's in jail. Like
they were like, yeah, she's in Dancing to the Stars.
He's
Joe
like,
Exotic.
Somebody come get me.
Remember when we did the Joe Exotic pardon me from the fucking pardon bus?
Hell yeah.
It's the biggest bus on.
Nobody cares anymore.
Yeah. That bus. Where's that bus right now?
Yeah.
If you had to guess.
It's on fucking cinder blocks in somebody's front yard.
That's what I was thinking too. All right. So I'm going to go with what I thought, right? Who would rescue me. Then we'll go with who didn't choose. So I had Brooklyn Nine-Nine was literally the first one I had on there. I'm like, they're cops. And Terry Crews. I was in the same, you and I have fucking parallel thinking.
Yeah.
But I'll give you the other two that I had considered, and the one that like ultimately, because Brooklyn Nine-Nine was kind of like
you can't take
mention.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I'm not going to,
because I took it.
I got another one.
All right.
So I said, well, what about the Always Sunny guys? They're always getting shenanigans, getting out of it. And I'm like, but it probably would go terribly, terribly wrong for me. I'd end up dead, or
Charlie would fucking bite you in the neck,
exactly.
Or fucking Mac would fucking want to fucking eat rum ham with you.
Yeah,
you end up tripping balls on an island, and you never get off.
Well, I feel like they had a kidnapping situation or a hostage situation before with the what's it called? What's the oh god? Why am I forgetting the name of the guy that drank the milk? Fuck.
Oh man,
O'Donnell's.
No, you're thinking of O'Doyle, and that is That's from fucking Billy Madison.
Oh, right.
I know who you were talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Those guys. The guys in the fucking bathroom.
And that guy who ended up being on fucking Westworld.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he really blew up.
Yeah,
the other guy didn't.
He ended up being young Ed Harris.
Yeah,
Spoiler
that's
alert.
right. But anyway.
So
Yeah. Now, Always Sunny is a fucking nightmare.
I thought about
again,
it and then
Danny DeVito coming to help you in a fighting situation.
I mean, this wasn't a fighting situation. This is a
I
rescue.
know, but it's a rescue. What's fucking Danny DeVito going to do?
I don't know.
to
Maybe
rescue?
I just like Danny DeVito. I'm a big fan.
Remember when I said that Rhea Perlman and Danny DeVito would potentially be your celebrity parents? So maybe that's what it is.
But we went up with Rick Moranis.
Rick Morano.
And Francis McDormand, which was a good choice.
Chris Moranis.
So, by the way, that is bled into my work. So just, people call me Chris Moranis sometimes.
Thank you.
So where I ended up was, I'm like, look, I'm kidnapped. I'm on an island.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't think that there was anybody. I'm deserted.
Right. So
I just need somebody to be able to be smart enough to get me out of here. And against my better judgment, I've chosen the Big Bang Theory.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, they were on my list too.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Some turtleneck asshole's going to get me off the island. I'll fucking. All right.
I mean, you got to deal with fucking Sheldon and all their bullshit and previous Rusty. Rusty from fucking Christmas Vacation is on.
And what's her name?
Kelly Cuoco.
Blossom.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, she's fucking super smart.
Yeah.
What the fuck's her name?
Mayim Bialik.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mayim Bialik. Yeah.
Bialik,
so she got a PhD.
Yeah.
She can fucking come get you.
Yeah, I got Dr. Bialik fucking
and then
come
you got
get me.
Kelly Cuoco, who's goddamn. Say goddamn.
By the way, she's in a show on HBO Max, but I haven't seen it yet.
I heard it's amazing.
I'm gonna watch it.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm still digging into Doom Patrol weirdness on fucking HBO Max. Goddamn.
That shit is fucking nuts, right? I told you.
Yeah,
it gets
dude,
way crazy.
It's weird as shit.
Yes, it's interesting and good.
It's weird as shit.
Yeah. And it's got crossover into the other show on HBO Max called Titans, which is about the Teen Titans.
Right, yeah. Yep.
But not like it's very not that. Although the Teen Titans if I'm going to pick one kids show that I love.
What, like the animated, John? Okay.
The kids love that I love.
Right,
Teen Titans is it.
It's
fucking hilarious.
One, yeah.
But, and I don't know why we'll fucking divert for a second and we'll go back to the scenario in a sec. But I also got maybe the best news of 2021 so far, which is that Caillou has been canceled.
Oh, I heard that. Yes.
Fuck.
I mean,
yes.
I mean, your kids are past that age
it doesn't
now,
matter.
But still just
all the pain that I had earlier. Finally, that bald-headed, low-rent Charlie Brown is gone.
Have you shown the kids Animaniacs yet on Hulu?
Sammy loves it.
Yeah, I figured she would. That's if she's right prime age around that,
because it's like instantaneous hilarious.
Yeah.
Like she gets it.
Yeah, and they make pop culture references and stuff like that.
She gets that too. So just fun. All right. So who didn't you pick?
Oh man,
who would you not choose? Like the last.
So, man, there was a lot more that I had that I didn't want to rescue me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think first and foremost, the number one topic for who you wouldn't want to rescue you is fucking Gilligan's Island.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's a really good
show
point.
is literally built on not being able to get it off the fucking island.
God damn it. I didn't even have that, but that's
what?
That's the best
I mean,
one.
yes,
that's
exactly. How did you not even think of that?
Oh, no. I got good ones. Don't worry.
Dude, like Gilligan's Island is number one. Like,
yes, they've consistently proven that they cannot escape an island.
Like, if they showed up, people like, one, how'd you get there? Because you couldn't escape it. You just came from the island next door.
The skipper would just wang fucking Gilligan on the head with his hat and say, this fucking asshole decided to take all of our gas and pour it out of the back.
We got a coconut phone that doesn't work. a fucking pineapple pager.
Yeah, exactly.
None of the shit is working.
2022 took out Marion, right?
Huh?
2020 took out Marion.
What? Mary Ann from
Marianne, the Professor and Marianne.
She died?
I think so.
Holy shit.
She in 2020.
No way. All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, she had to be a fucking million years old anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, like, whatever. But yes, Gilligan's Island, number one by far.
She died December 30th, 2020.
Oh, okay. So there you go. It wasn't 2021. It was 2020. But yeah, that show is literally built on the fact that they can't get off this fucking island.
By the way,
ever.
Not to belabor it, but she died of COVID.
Nah, well,
great.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
So
she didn't die of desert island fever.
Her fucking coconut phone didn't hit her in the head.
Exactly.
All right, so that was my first one.
All right.
And I'll give you two, and then you can go.
Okay.
So Gilligan's Island was my number one.
Mm-hmm.
My second one was the Golden Girls.
Dude, it's on my list. That was my number one.
As I like the Golden Girls, and
thank you for being a friend.
Dude, one of the best theme songs of all time. But I don't want fucking Rue McClanahan and fucking Betty White.
You don't think
and fucking Estelle Getty trying to come into fucking dude.
Yo, they would die immediately. I was like, all right, all of a sudden, basically what you did is you exchanged me being stuck on an island with having to take care of 3 old dying women. That's what you did to me.
Yeah, the only thing that might happen is like fucking before I die, I get some old hang off of fucking Rue McClanahan.
Hey, why not?
Horny ass.
Might as well. It's like, you look like you can take me there, son.
God.
Yee, gads.
Yeah.
So that's
fucking B. Arthur trying to fucking drag me off an island. Dude,
that would not be good.
No. So I have others, but those are my first two. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, who is your on? Okay.
I told you, fucking Gilligan's Island, dude. That was the easy one. That was the fucking reverse breakaway slam dunk.
Golden Girl, yes. So the Magic Johnson lane opening up. Golden Girls was one of mine, but not the one that actually I ended up with. So I had 2 other ones. The other one was Sex in the City.
Oh.
Like,
you don't want Miranda?
Ding, 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 ding. No, I don't want you. Yeah, exactly. Same thing.
It's going to be hard to fucking rescue you in fucking $600 Louboutins.
Yes, exactly. We just landed here. We don't know where we're doing. We're just stuck. So can you help us? Where's the caterer? It's like, this sucks.
What was Carrie Bradshaw's fucking boyfriend's name? They called
Mr.
him something.
Big.
Yeah, so unless he was there.
No, even him. He's
why do they call you Mr. Big? Oh, you're going to find out.
Exactly. We're stuck on this island. That's right.
These bitches are going to die soon.
Remember the meme of that black guy that's been going around for 2020? That's nothing compared to me.
Oh shit.
Exactly. The only reason I'm not balancing on that thing and my 2 feet are dangling is because I've got it wrapped around my leg. Man. Yeah.
So
not
you
Sex
know
in the City.
No, Sex in the City.
We already said Sex in the City. They're out. Certainly Golden Girls are out.
Right.
And so where I ended up was the Not Good Samaritans, and that's Seinfeld.
Okay.
Because they were on the last episode was them looking at someone who needed help and them just making fun of them.
And then going to prison.
Way far enough away to like see me through a telescope and be like, look at this fucking asshole. You know?
Seinfeld was on my list for sure. Like fucking trying to get like fucking Kramer and George to do anything for
useless.
Not themselves would be impossible. They're like the most selfish people in history.
These are characters created by Larry David.
Yeah.
And if you ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, you know
that would be another great choice. Is Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Oh my god! Because Larry David would definitely not help me.
Yeah.
Like he would just be like, he would probably make some kind of an off-color comment to the captain that was going to come get me, and next thing you know, no boat will be sent. That's what's going to happen to me.
The other one I had picked was Friends, in a very similar vein.
Yeah. Ding 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 ding.
Like they're not. They're not going to be helpful at
not even
all.
A little bit.
Fucking Joey would be like, hey, fucking and then like worry, fucking
Matt, whatever his name is. What was his name in the show? Chandler.
Yeah, Chandler.
Yeah, Chandelier. I don't want him fucking trying to rescue me. Fuck him.
Chandler Bong.
Yes.
And then I mean, as much as I want Jennifer Aniston to show up anywhere I am, by all means, please show up.
Yes.
Even if it means my untimely death.
Yeah, that's right.
By far, that's fine. But they're not going to.
Bad news. My pussy's got fucking razor blades in it. Well, I had a good run. Yeah. Let's get this thing going.
It's going to be a bad time.
Yes.
If Friends shows up to fucking
ding 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 ding.
It's like
you can't rescue from this.
You hear that as the plane's landing?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, fucking kill me now.
Where's fucking you just end up being stuck on the same island with Phoebe playing Smelly Cat on repeat. And like I'm gonna yet again walking into the ocean.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm out of here. Fuck that.
Oh shit.
Woo. All right, so That was the scenario.
It was.
How wonderful. So we're going to take a quick break and hear from our friends at F45.
Sweet.
But first, some podcast shout-outs. So here are the podcast shout-outs for the indie podcasts that we are recommending that you all give a listen to this week. I love podcasts that involve punishment. And if you're game for that, you're game for a movie. And it's definitely worth a listen. 4 friends compete in competitions where the loser has to watch a terrible movie. I wonder if the loser has to have their eyes taped open like Alex from A Clockwork Orange. Yes, you must watch every second of Police Academy 6 City Under Siege. I hope it's like that. And that's one. Celeste and Allie share some drinks and wax poetic about all things that are frowned upon by so-called society in Taboos. That's Booze. Lots of interesting concepts to dig into there, so definitely give them a listen. And last but not least, my new pal, Robbie Robertson, hosts a podcast called Out of the Blank. It's a free-form one-on-one conversation with anyone interesting about pretty much anything and everything. I recently did an episode with Robbie, and we ended up talking about Picasso possibly fingering boy butt. If that doesn't make you want to listen, then I think that you're in the wrong place, my friends. Remember, listen, rate, and review. Subscribe if you dig it. Support indie creators because it's the right thing to do. The results are in, and it's official. 2020 was complete and utter trash, and we're all glad it's over, I'm sure. We had a global pandemic, lots of political divisiveness, probably like the likes of which we've never seen, riots, widespread riots everywhere, and all that stress and isolation and horribleness created a lot of eating, which is bad for the midsection. On the bright side, the show My 600-Pound Life just got about 3 or 4 seasons worth of content, so at least that's going to be on for a little while longer, but calendar's flipped. It's 2021 now. So people are saying, hey, I want to get into good shape. But it's not so easy just to ditch the ding-dongs and go to dumbbells, right? So how do you do it? I've got the answer for you, and that is F45, functional team training for people looking to get into the best shape of their life. I'm an admitted fitness enthusiast, and I've been using F45 since August. I have to say, the program has challenged me more than anything I've ever done, ever. As fans of this show, you know a pillar of our belief system is basically being critical of pretty much everything. So when I'm endorsing something, you know it must be pretty good. Orange Theory got you feeling blue because you're not getting the results? Planet Fitness not helping you fit in the mold jeans? Going to the Y, but you're still shaped like an O? Yeah, well, your problems can be solved with F45, and if you sign up during the month of January, they got a great promotion for you. Unlimited sessions for $99 for a month. Trust me, after that month, you're going to be hooked. Check out their Instagram at F45_training_Royersford PA to see the amazing results you can achieve. And if you're in the Royersford area, contact Rick McGovern or Christy DeChristopher at 610-420-5578 and get started. And remember to tell them Digging in the Dome sent you. Team training, life-changing, F45. Okay, now let's get back to the show. And we're back. Breaking news.
Yeah. Well, my friend, move closer to your world. So, breaking news now, but when this airs, it won't be breaking news anymore. Mm-hmm. But Twitter permabanned Donald Trump.
Man.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh my God. I will remember you.
I don't know how long it's going to last.
Well, a permaban sounds permanent.
But they've been down this road before, but they deleted all of his tweets. His Twitter account basically doesn't exist anymore. It's fucking empty.
He's going to come back as Donald Day Trump.
Yeah, exactly. There'll be a million ways that he could do it.
Yeah.
I mean, his fucking kids are still on there. His message will get out. It doesn't, it's not that.
It's not crazy.
I mean, it's crazy because I think it's the first time that anybody like a public figure like that's been banned, completely banned from Twitter.
Completely banned.
But
they do not like him.
So no,
Yikes.
definitely not.
So so we did the topic randomizer spin, and thank God it landed on something that wasn't so horrible.
It wasn't something that could be personally attacked for.
No, thank God. But it did come up with, a very interesting, topic, which was it was called the truth is out there, defend or debunk a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
So
well, there's a lot of conspiracy theories going on.
Yes, we just talked about it earlier today.
Yeah.
The voter fraud.
Yeah. QAnon.
Yeah.
Which is. They got all kinds of conspiracies, man.
Well, when you're doing bath salts and meth together, it's a deadly combination.
I mean, you have fucking voter fraud, like you said.
Yep.
Like QAnon, any of those like politically related conspiracy theories.
Yes.
Antifa being involved in the storming of the Capitol,
the storming of the castle. Yes.
Bananas.
Right.
So
these people left these
COVID is mind control.
Oh, yeah, mind control.
So we steered away from the COVID thing.
Yeah,
just because
it's enough already.
I mean,
we've had enough of that.
I know multiple people that have had it, so I can easily say that is fucking true.
Yeah,
and their minds have not been controlled.
No. You don't know that.
I mean, my dad had it, and he doesn't seem like he considers the government any greater in his particular sense since having it. So
it's true.
So
maybe they Manchurian candidate him, like they were going to say like fucking waffles. And next thing you know, he's going to
start freaking the fuck out,
punching Democrats in the face.
The way that we decided to do this, so we shall each present our conspiracy.
Yes,
and the flip of the coin is going to be whether we have to support it
or debunk
it.
Right?
Defend or debunk. So we each have our own.
Yes. So we should probably flip it twice to see who goes first, and then to see what debunk or defend.
All right, so we'll flip just to go see who goes first.
All right, so first we'll do that.
Okay, easy.
Would you like to flip it?
I'll flip it. You can call it since I did the last one.
I'll say tails. Oh, Jesus.
It was tails, and then it fell off my hand, and then it was hit.
So tails it is.
So you want to know what mine is?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going old school. Probably one of the oldest conspiracy theories of all time. And it's one of my favorites, so I had to pick
Michael
it.
Jackson's white. No. Oh. That was one.
There's many Michael Jackson conspiracy theories out there.
I don't know if they're conspiracy theories.
Michael Jackson related.
There's evidence.
older than Michael Jackson. And that is Bigfoot.
Oh, Bigfoot. Aww.
So you have to flip on whether or not you would like to defend or debunk Bigfoot. So flip it.
Here we go.
Heads. Wait, hold on. Why are you flipping it? You have to defend or debunk it.
All right. Well, you said flip it. I did it.
Ready?
Yep. Go ahead. Heads.
It is heads.
All right. So that means I defend it, right?
Yes.
All right. Look. Here's what we know. And this is how I know we know.
Okay.
Because if you look down into the depths of the ocean, this is going to seem strange for me to kind of point this out. But just follow me here for a minute.
I'm following.
Deep into the ocean, and just as recently as last year, they found new species in the bottom of the ocean.
Right.
In fact, let's just use another somewhat connected, also older conspiracy theory, if you want to call it that, or legend or myth, which is Loch Ness Monster. And the Loch Ness Monster and the sonar and like a lot of I guess we call it visualization of the Loch Ness Monster has like it drummed up all of a sudden,
right,
out of nowhere, right? So, I think that the possibility of there being animals or creatures or whatever in the entire vast world, which we have not mapped every piece of it, is high. Like we find things that are new all the time, and technology has been strong forever.
Yep.
Beyond that, people have now, mind you, poorly poorly, I don't know, it was like the original flip phone picture if you had a camera on it.
Yeah,
like it's all fuzzy, but maybe look, here's what you don't know, because you've not taken the animal and
by the way,
examined him.
It's called the Patterson-Gimlin film. 1967 was that slow trudging 8mm film of Bigfoot walking through the woods, supposedly Bigfoot walking through the woods.
Okay. But
that's when like it went from
everyone's like, what the fuck is that thing?
You know, it went from a chupacabra, Jersey Devil kind of thing to holy shit, this might be real, because there was some video evidence.
He put it in air quotes. I know, actually. You saw it, so never mind. So I forgot we had a video, an audio medium.
Air quotes for the listening, individuals.
Audience,
yes.
So, but you're right in that, like, that was the first piece of it that was like, wow, there's this thing could be, this seems to be real. Even multi-millionaire Joe Rogan has gone on a quest for the Bigfoot.
Yes, he went on a Bigfoot expedition with a bunch of fucking lunatics, just for the ha-has, because he doesn't believe it. No, he just went because these are lunatics that think Bigfoot is real. Right. So we're going to go on a fucking rucksack adventure, camping out, trying to find Bigfoot. And, you know, he didn't believe it. He doesn't believe it.
He still doesn't.
But again, you're in the defense. You're on the defense side.
What I'm saying is this. It's not just one person. Now, admittedly, a lot of those people heard the story of the original thing or saw the video and was like, I'm going to say that I also saw it without any evidence whatsoever. But things like footprints, things like, and people that seem somewhat credible have said they've seen something. Beyond that, the Yeti or Sasquatch has been a kind of not a mythological creature.
I mean, it went back to like the 1800s. Even earlier, there
people don't not believe that there is some kind of a man animal thing out there. Like,
man, bear, pig. A man bear pig.
That text was very funny.
Super serial. Al Gore says man bear pig was real. Look, once that film happened, once that video footage came out of potentially Bigfoot being real, that like Zapruder film of Bigfoot.
The Bigfoot.
You know, that was when like it went from, you know, just like a mythological creature to the conspiracy theory side of it being real. Yep. And then you had just like the fascination of it latch on in popular culture. You had movies like Harry and the Hendersons come out, where like fucking Bigfoot comes and lives at their
I believe eventually Harry and the Hendersons, the TV show, because they had
there's a TV show too.
I believe they decided
almighty.
Of course they did. Are you serious, dude? Come on, of course. Yes.
I'm guessing it happened in the 90s because the 90s was fucking terrible. But yeah, there was it went from a, you know, mythological, you know, like to a possibility.
It's kind of like the Loch Ness Monster, because you saw the fucking coming out of the picture or whatever that was called. But like ultimately, there's a lot of evidence to support the fact, and it's not completely beyond. So the two pieces of evidence that I would say are what I would say are the evidence to support the idea that Bigfoot exists is, number one, more than one person had seen it. We have video evidence of it, which is kind of the first thing. So it's not like it's like a Dracula. You know, if we say like, what about Dracula? It's not Dracula. It's on the other side of it too. Like, it's not beyond the realm of possibility that we have not seen every animal or creature or thing on this planet, despite the fact we've been here for a long time.
Well, you have two different potential things that it could be, and people automatically think, oh, Bigfoot, it's got to be like a man ape or something like that. Right. But it could just be a bipedal bear or some sort of, ape that it doesn't have to be a fucking giant human that
not
like
fully evolved, like an offshoot.
There's a video out there of a bear. And bears are fucking big, especially grizzly bears are like 2,000 pounds. They're big fucking animals. Yeah. There was a black bear that had an injured front paw, so it learned how to walk on its hind legs, and it was just like boop 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 boop, like going around like somebody's backyard. Yeah, exactly. It was just like walking.
Don't leave your picnic baskets out.
Like literally walking, and from a distance, if through trees, with a couple drinks in you, like you're like fucking Bigfoot.
Oh my God.
Like, no, it's just a fucking hurt bear. It's walking on its legs. Or it could just be, who knows? It could be a fucking gorilla.
It could be anything.
But it doesn't, Bigfoot existing doesn't mean it has to be, it's a fucking completely different species.
Right.
It could be a species that exists that's just a offshoot or a larger size or different version of an existing species.
Like, to your point, like most things come from a family of something.
Right.
So that
a genus or species of something.
100%. So that's the whole point. Like it could very well be that it just came from, like you said, like an ape or whatever. So, but the fact of the matter is, because all of those things are possible, right? It means that it's likely too that there's something out there that whatever we have not classified what kind of an animal or thing that Bigfoot is.
Right.
Just that picture of the thing in the video, we called it Bigfoot, so therefore it's impossible to dispute that the thing that we called Bigfoot exists.
Right. And then even if that was a dude wearing a fucking suit,
maybe his name is Bigfoot.
You have the other shit too, like people taking the plaster casts of these like giant fucking footprints.
Oh yeah,
and stuff like that. I mean, you don't know it's not a guy with a fucking giant wooden foot out in the fucking woods.
Listen,
but
if we've learned anything,
we're defending it. We're not debunking
exactly.
it. So.
If we learned anything though, is that people will go to absolute ridiculous lengths to troll the world.
Yes.
So if you want, you could do it.
Yeah.
Like
so.
Sure.
The last thing I'll say before we move on, is that, it's gotten to the point where as things go, anything as far as this type of thing is believable. I mean, you have the Jack Links commercials messing with Sasquatch.
Yes. Love it.
Sasquatch are fucking dudes up for faking him out on beef jerky. Right. I'll fuck you up too. You try to give me some beef jerky and then take it away.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Sasquatch or not.
That's right.
But
you give me vegetable jerky, I'm going to kill you.
But like,
this is made of Brussels sprouts. But you're going to die.
Once you have it in popular culture, pop culture, commercials and stuff like that, there's no turning back from the possibility of or probability of it being true.
Right, because people are going to take it, and you have to remember, not everybody's smart, not everybody's sane.
Yeah.
So the people that are not either smart or sane or both are going to run with it. And those are the people that like end up latching onto it and then fucking go to Bigfoot conventions and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are the people that show up there.
Yeah.
So you see those guys or girls, you probably should not date them.
Yeah, you should distance yourself from them.
Probably a good idea. So that
unless they have big beef jerky.
That would be great. Who doesn't like a Jack Link? All right.
So you're up. You got to flip for whether you have to tell me
or debunking.
Yeah. Well, you got to tell me what it is first.
It's Alien.
Oh yeah, the oldest of the old school.
Of course.
All right, defender debunk. Hit it. Flip it. Heads.
Tails.
Fuck, I got to debunk. All right. Well, that sucks because I really wanted to defend it.
I've got some defense for it, so you go ahead. We'll
debunking aliens. All right. Well, first of all, I haven't fucking seen aliens recently. Have you?
I mean, are we talking about illegal aliens? Because that's a different thing. I mean, if we're gonna get technical here, if we're gonna use semantics,
outer space aliens.
Oh no.
Right.
No, I would say that I've 0.0 times I've seen.
Yeah, so I mean, you can go to the zoo and see a big fucking gorilla and assume that that's a Bigfoot,
sure,
or a bear or something like that. You can't go to a zoo right now and see a fucking alien.
Nope.
And although one of the things that you did bring up in my Bigfoot was the oceans,
yes,
which is just like an alien fucking otherworldly alien. Like, look at the fucking some of the shit that lives in the deep dark ocean.
Right,
you're gonna see some alien life, but technically it's not alien because it's fucking there. It's provable. It's on Earth. It's of the Earth. So it technically can't be alien. As much as of it is undiscovered or unexplored, technically not alien. As far as we've gone through the universe, telescopes, fucking landings, modules, and fucking rovers, and anything that we've landed on
there,
anywhere,
like any probes, anything,
it's all come up empty.
Bupkis.
There's been no incontrovertible proof.
Not incontrovertible, yes, but like as an example, and this is why I like wish I would have faked that it was
defend.
You know what? Fuck it. It's our podcast.
No, I'm not. No,
we're defending it.
You can defend it. I have to debunk it.
Well, I'm going to defend it.
I'll go for it.
Okay, so last month,
yours, I could the same way I could defend Bigfoot.
Fair enough.
You get to defend. I get to debunk.
All right, so
by all means, defend your.
In December.
Can I continue my debunking though before you?
All right, fine.
Before you fidget your way into my defense.
Well, your defense is bullshit. I believe in aliens.
All right. Well, that's fine. So, I mean, I get the fascination.
Bring you love.
It's bringing love. Break its legs.
Don't let it get away.
Break its legs. Oh, The Simpsons. Play that again, uninterrupted by me.
Here you go.
I bring you love. It's bringing love. Don't let it get away.
Break its leg.
Fucking Carl Letty.
Carl fucking rules.
So, you have so much of, popular culture that embraces the belief that aliens are real. I mean, X-Files was like the biggest one. Like, I want to believe. Like,
I want to.
And
but why do you want to? Like, the question is why?
I'm debunking. I'm on debunk land.
But I'm asking you the questions. Like, if you're thinking about it, like, why would somebody not want to think that, like, if you think about it, all right, so
because they want something that could potentially be better or more or more enthralling than their current existence.
They don't want to believe
that this is all there is. Yeah, because their life sucks, so they want to not believe that this is all that life has to offer is what is presented in this current state.
And by the way, it's hard to believe. It's hard. It really is hard to believe, to say that somehow all this just happened by accident, or for that matter, not by accident, but by chance. I mean, I suppose that without understanding the complete age of the universe and the universes beyond that,
right,
whatever you want to call it, that it's hard to say that this is just not the one time. Like, if you think about I just watched Avengers Endgame,
right,
where Tony Stark was sitting there and he looked over at Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange goes, one.
Yeah.
Because this is the one time
yep,
that it's going to actually happen in the millions of possibilities that could happen.
Million universes and outcomes that could possibly happen. This was the one.
Exactly.
But the problem with that is that you have infinite outcomes, infinite universes.
Yep.
You have people that are so on the opposite side, flat earthers and stuff like that, where
sure. God,
that it can't even alien life can't exist because the Earth is flat, and it's an unknown existence outwards towards the stars. It's just fucking not there.
Right.
It's just a bubble that pops. Your fucking Truman Show. You're busting through a fucking paper fucking dome around you,
like,
or
open a door and next thing you're fucking on it.
Or it's a fucking Matrix. Everything's a simulation. You know, like,
I know the steak isn't real.
You're only fed what you're meant to consume.
100%.
So you have that side of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the other side of it, which is the side that I started down was, you've been to the moon, you've been to Mars, you've been to the planets that we know about. You've shot light out into the universe that it has returned nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And you have these instances of unidentified flying objects. You have these instances of the government coming out and saying, we're going to release information about. You have the fucking lead singer of Blink-182 quitting Blink-182 to Tom DeLonge to basically chase aliens, to try to discover the proof of alien life. And as much as they've declassified information, and as much as they've showed video of incredible speed of these unknown factors that couldn't possibly be explained, Navy pilots seeing fucking or Air Force pilots seeing the fucking movement that is impossible.
Right.
There is still nothing solid.
Concrete.
There's still nothing that you could like literally be like, okay, it's real.
All right. So Neil deGrasse Tyson, who I think we can all agree
is smarter than everyone.
Pretty much everybody. Other
than Stephen Hawking, who's dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Neil deGrasse Tyson is fucking genius.
Yes.
He, because he's also awesome.
Yes.
He was on Jim and Sam, and Troy Kwan, one of the producers on Jim and Sam.
Jim and Sam, please, for the people that aren't.
Sorry, Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Jim Norton of the comedian, Sam Roberts, Sam Roberts.
Sam of the Roberts.
Sorry, Sam.
I don't know there's any other way to explain him than he's just Sam Roberts.
He's Sam. But he's on wrestling.
Sam was the producer of Opie and Anthony. And he ended up working his way behind the mic. So he does an amazing job. And
not only that, but he's also in the WWE. He's like one of the dudes.
It's crazy how life works, right?
It's really strange. Yeah. So anyway, so on Jim and Sam, Troy Kwan, who believes in aliens, he's one of the like.
And Rogan is a true believer too, by far.
Yeah. So he goes on there and he said, and Neil deGrasse Tyson said, like, hey, look, all you got to do, drag the alien body into the town square. I'll believe you.
Right.
Until then, like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, show me evidence, physical evidence, and make it real, or don't even talk. Stop talking about it.
Here's the problem with that. Drag the alien body into the town square is definitely a bad way to go about proving that aliens are real.
Yep.
Bring me a dead alien, and then that's how I know the aliens.
Hey, look at this!
Like, it's like how is that not going to piss them off? You know what I mean? Like, what started all this? Again, we go back. It's the same thing.
Treat it like Luchenko's leg. They're playing with guitar with the fucking spine.
It's the same as Bigfoot. It started in the 60s when a potential proven footage thing happened.
50s, right?
Well, 50s,
Whatever.
60s,
Yeah.
Before fucking technology was technology.
Yes.
There became a potential Roswell, New Mexico.
Yep.
That was the same as Bigfoot footage was the tipping off point of aliens existing. Oh, there's a secret government conspiracy that aliens are real. There was an alien spacecraft that crashed in New Mexico and they built a fucking
Area 51
around it. And that's why nobody knows about it, because the government's keeping it from you.
Right.
So as soon as that happened, as soon as there was a inkling of the potential of this happening, but the government is keeping it from you, people will latch onto that shit immediately. It's the same thing with the fucking Donald Trump Capitol, fucking QAnon. All as soon as you're keeping me from having a thing that I think that I want, I need it now, and you're not going to prevent me from having it. And it's the same thing. So I mean, and that happened back before fucking TV was in color. You know what I mean? Like, so like you can imagine the advances in technology now. That would enable you to easily prove that alien life is real, and you haven't been able to do it yet.
Right, 100%. And I think that the other thing that we have to really just realize is that the government, if they realize, if someone like, some fucking asshole takes a picture of something that is easily explained in the air and whatever, it looks like a fucking saucer, and then a whole bunch of people latch onto that, and it creates a groundswell. That is the 1950s version of something going viral.
Yeah,
right.
100%.
All of a sudden, like, people are talking about it.
Well, remember War of the Worlds?
War of the Worlds.
Yeah, over the radio. People freaked the fuck out.
People are like, "Oh my god, what's going on, dude?" Some wife got punched in the face. It's like, "I'm not getting taken. You're getting taken." Bam!
Kid got kicked in the throat.
Exactly.
People
Fuck you, Timmy.
People built
I'm gonna live.
They built fucking bunkers
because they did not want to get killed by the aliens. So the government sees something like that because the government's not stupid. They're like, this is a control mechanism. It's very simple to say. It's easy to say. They utilize that and weaponize that to be able to say, if God, hey, let me break in case of emergency. Oh, guys, everybody stay in their house. There is an alien out there. There's an alien virus right now called coronavirus. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Viruses are technically aliens because we're as physical entities not used to having that in our person.
It could be like, so alien. I think that alien always roots back to,
what's the one other thing that comes with aliens? What's the of all the things of alien existence, what's the number one thing that they always say aliens want to do?
They want to see what's up in your butt. They want
wonder
to see
what's inside your butthole. I wonder what's inside your butthole. Is this an astronaut? Is it an alien?
Dude, maybe she was like from another planet. She's telling us like,
yeah,
hey,
man.
look, you know, an alien's going to get up in your butthole.
But that's
telling you, I'm priming you for that shit.
But that again, it's the unknown.
You don't know.
They're like, oh, alien's gonna come. It's gonna fucking. Let's see what's up in your fucking beehole.
I really don't like that at all. It sounds very unpleasant. But that's
and then you got tentacle porn. Oh man,
God, damn, there's all kinds of problems with fucking
shit goes
aliens.
sideways real quick.
But the point is that like you could see a world because people are shit. Like where they would say. It's true. Like people are shit. They would like say, "Oh, this is going to be a way for me to get an advantage."
There's
over
actually a
other
Slipknot song called "People Equal Shit."
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I didn't even know that. But linear thought, whatever. Like so.
Go and listen to Slipknot, kids. Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry. Go and listen to Slipknot.
Oh, evil Kevin. So, point being is that, like, I could see a world in which people would take, and especially if you think about, like, the lack of technology they had back in the day.
Yeah.
They didn't know what the fuck. Like, if something crashed.
I think the fascination with
they didn't know what to do with black people. They're like, black people. Like, they fucking think that they knew what to do with an alien ship. They're going to create a fucking whole bunker.
Well, I mean, after aliens have seen all the shit that's gone down for the last fucking 200 years, do you think they want to come here?
Hell no.
They just
Fuck
think you're going to enslave them.
Exactly.
Because that's
You're
what
like,
fucking
dude,
happened.
Your default position in most of the world is enslaving people.
Yeah.
We are not coming down there.
Hell no.
Yes.
Why would we want to help you? Why would we want to give you our advanced technology, our advanced butthole seeking technology?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
You don't know what's up in there. It could be the fucking secret of life.
yeah, your perineum.
Exactly. So, all right. So, we clearly understand why aliens can't be real.
I mean, I
Or
want them.
could not be real.
I mean, you have it was on me to debunk it. I have successfully done so, but at the same time, I want aliens to be real. Like
Okay.
I love the idea of there being something unexplainable out there that is able to transcend time and space.
Of course, it's a cool idea.
But there's too many people that don't have
Crazy
the capacity
people. Yeah.
to handle that type of thing. Because if it happens, there will be people that will like.
I got you, because there's something that's going to come up in a minute. So
Okay.
I'm gonna talk about the other side of that, which is so earlier this month. Researchers announced that they had captured a very mysterious beam of energy in the radio part of an electromagnetic spectrum.
Right.
Okay. And it was coming from Proxima Centauri, right? Which is like
A star somewhere,
like 4.2
planet, yeah, billion light years
from
away.
here. No,
right.
it's only 4.2 light years. It's actually fairly close.
Yeah, only 4.2.
That's not far, right? No, but 4.2 light years, meaning like that whatever is at that point would take 4.2 light years to get to us.
Right. It's like single female lawyer being projected to Omicron Persei I-8.
Yes. We're a single female lawyer. He was so pissed. I am lore
Of
from the
Omicron
planet
Persei
Omicron
I-8.
Persei I-8. Remember they had to like fake the episode? Because
Oh yeah, dude.
single female lawyer.
Oh, so fucking good.
But the
But again, if Futurama was real, holy shit, be fucking amazing.
awesome. We would love it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to get eaten by lure.
No, but I mean, just like traveling around in tubes and spaceships
Oh, yeah.
and fucking eating poplars and fucking having pets with fucking nibblers and all kinds of shit like that. And having a robot
they
best
got
friend.
heavy shit. Yeah,
Like-
I want Bender. Hey, I'm Bender. I'm gonna be entertaining. La la la.
Look at my head. It's so crazy. Look at my head. I got the big old head with a head and a hole.
So anyway, so the researchers that found this signal are optimistic, but also cautious because that's how you have to operate as a scientist. But they were like, it's going to take some time to figure out whether it's someone's actually sending something out from another part of the universe to try to talk to us. Another thing. So we talked about how aliens aren't just limited to, or the idea of an alien something isn't just limited to a big, tall, lanky,
right, the little green
person.
man kind of thing, which was like, well, I mean, it wasn't it, you had, you have the tall, spindly one, then you have the little green ET, then you have ET looking, little, tiny John.
Yep.
And then a million different variations in between. Right.
Sure, for sure. But like you mentioned earlier, a virus is essentially alien to the human body.
Yes.
So, in Venus, in the upper clouds of Venus, there was a repository of phosphine, which is something that's rare and often poisonous, and it's on Earth as well. But it's almost always associated with living organisms. So, like, Venus,
in order for it to exist, there had to be a living organism to create it.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Right. So Venus and Mars are like the two planets where they say, like if you're going to try to like replicate some kind of an Earth-like environment, you would look at those two planets.
Right.
Venus is much more volatile and worse. Mars is a little bit more like reasonable, and you would expect potentially, but ultimately, because they picked up that signature of the phosphine, phosphines, they are saying that it's possible that's something that is indicative of life beyond here, like in Earth. So like, there's a lot of people that aren't convinced about it, but like, again,
I mean, like alien life isn't strictly contained to what the movies would tell you that alien life is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even the movies have other versions of alien life. Like Transformers were technically aliens. They were fucking another planet. Yeah, they were more than meets the eye, because if you met them, your fucking eyes would explode.
They were robots in disguise.
Yes.
More than meets the eye.
They were not
Transformers.
They were not very well disguised.
No, they looked like they were going to turn into something that's going to shoot you with a gun. Like, but
why'd this car just randomly show up in my fucking driveway?
What's that noise? Oh my God, my Toyota Corolla turned into a person.
Why is the stereo playing by itself?
So, a couple others. So, 2 years ago,
yes,
scientists spotted a cigar-shaped object hurtling through the solar system. It smelled like monoclonal.
No, it's God. Really?
No.
A fucking Bill Clinton joke? You fucking hack.
I mean, I was going to say cigar shape. I was going to say,
where's your flapping dicky? Are you fucking George Burns over here?
Yes. Me so solid.
With his cigar jokes.
And I can't say this what it's called. It's Ow Mau Mau, I think it's called. Ow Mau Mau. It's the
Oh, I know what it is. Mau mau ba ba 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 mau mau.
All right, God damn it. All right, so anyway,
what do you know about the bird?
Bird. The bird is the word. All right. So
mau mau.
So there's a guy. That's what they named it.
Okay.
For the reason that you just said.
Mm-hmm.
But they said that the cigar-shaped object, which is so there's things in space that are operating in the again, it's the vacuum of space, so it's just floating along,
yes.
right? So flotsam, jetsam, whatever,
right?
Whatever. This was accelerating,
right? Which
propulsion means that somebody is pushing it. Like with some kind of equipment, like it's not like it just happening because there's a solar wind that's pushing it along.
I mean, you know what I mean? Have so many examples of these unexplainable.
They're calling it possibly an alien probe pushed by a light sail.
Right,
like that's the idea. Is like to move it along.
All of these things are perfectly explainable of it existing. But we just come back to the fact that up until this point, we're 2021 now.
We don't have any public evidence.
Have no true. I mean, it's all speculation.
Right.
But
so
I think.
By the way, so just for to
let's put a bow on this shit.
UFOs are.
Put a bow on it, and then I'm going to present something to you.
Unidentifiable flying objects.
Right. That's the point of it.
That means that it could be something that's on Earth or not.
Right.
Bottom line.
Okay. So quick scenario, off the cuff scenario for you. Of all the alien shows, TV shows, not movies, of all the shows that have come out, which one do you wish was true about alien life, future life, anything like that?
TV shows?
Yeah, just TV shows, just in general. X-File, all that stuff.
Third Rock from the Sun.
Okay.
Who doesn't love John Lithgow? And Gordon Levitt.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Whatever his name is.
You're like Jordan Garfiff.
No, and what's the chick's name?
Jordan Gopher Levitt.
There was a girl in there too, right?
Yeah, I can't remember what her name was. Anyway, she was the big blonde girl.
Oh yeah, the blonde girl.
Yeah,
right?
I can't remember what her name was.
She was like the security officer for the aliens.
Yeah, she was a big mofo.
Dude, what the fuck happened to her?
I don't know. Anyway,
I'm gonna find out why.
So the one I would pick would be the Jetsons.
D.
Meet George Jetson.
Maybe Rosie can clean up all the water in your basement.
Maybe that's what it is. I just need a fucking robot butler. That's all I need.
Yeah, Elroy's not helping you. George is fucking useless. Fucking,
dude,
what's her name?
Oh, dude, she's just
gonna take all your money.
But yeah, that's not
like, here's my wallet. She's like, here's $1, and then she's like,
fucked up. That's what's fucked up about the fucking 60s. It's like, oh, the wife's just taking the hardworking man's money.
Goddamn
Fuck
right.
the Jetsons.
That's right.
Meet George Jetson.
His boy Elroy.
Gene. His wife. They did have an awesome robot dog, though. Fucking Astro is the shit.
By the way, and the forgotten cast member, first it was Kristen Solomon is the person.
Okay.
Who the fuck cares what her name is?
I don't know.
I certainly don't.
No.
But she was the tall
blonde
lady that did things.
Yeah.
And then the other person, somebody's obviously here.
The aliens. Jorder food.
No.
Okay.
No. I
Dog's
ordered,
going ape
you know
shit.
what I ordered? Someone taking my 9-year-old to somewhere else but here. And
there you go.
And that extraction has occurred.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
the fucking alien beam has come down and taken your daughter away forever.
Beat it. So one of the things one of the things that came up on the relative to the Third Rock and you just meant that the Third Rock and Son is fucking French Stewart. Remember French?
Oh
Stewart?
yeah, squinty eyes.
Yeah.
I'm fucking alien. I don't know what's going on.
French Stewart.
Like French
Holy
Stewart
shit.
seemed like I was like, is he gay or asexual? Because he's definitely not heterosexual.
I mean, he's alien, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
he's
maybe
both.
So, all right. One last thing to button this completely up, and then we'll move on to the next episode. Is there is a guy, and his name is Haim Mashed.
Okay,
he was a general in the army.
He's hiding in Mashed.
No, he's not. He was the head of Israel's defense ministry, and this is what he said. He said, wait, I get back up here. He said that Trump, not surprisingly, and this is scary, by the way, has been in touch with extraterrestrials from a galactic federation. So I want you to think about the benefit that if your sitting president is Donald J. Trump and he's the one
communicating with aliens,
he's like this. I don't like you. You're fired. It's like they're like meet more fleet flirt. It's
like, dude, we've seen the fucking Apprentice.
Yes, like, dude, we have the light years.
Yeah, we were the ones that able to get here. The furthest you've gotten is Mars, dude. Like,
yes,
calm the fuck down.
So anyway, basically, what he said was, we've had contact. The unidentified flying objects have asked us not to publish that they're here. Humanity is not ready yet, which supports what you said earlier, that we're not ready to deal with like a alien being dragged.
Yeah, but the fucking head of the Israeli army, he's totally ready. He's fine with it. Like, he's got the information.
No, he just said that this happened. That he didn't say that he's ready. He just said this happened. He also said that there was.
I don't care. Like, what he said.
No, this is the best part. He said that there was a signed agreement between the species, because
Oh yeah,
like
was assigned in green
and like
green blood.
Exactly. that included an underground base in the depths of Mars where there are American astronauts and alien representatives. Literally Men in Black that like lobby where everyone's fucking commingling. That's what they're saying.
Oh man.
So what if Men in Black was just a movie, a propaganda movie to get us ready for the aliens?
We are the Men in Black Galaxy Defenders. Oh God.
Well,
yeah.
listen.
Well done on the presentation of the conspiracy theories. I think we have many.
We have to spin the wheel and good news.
Oh God, is it good news?
Well, not really. But
is it good news? Your good news is a conspiracy theory.
No, the good news is that we actually have
an actual wheel.
What I'll do is I'll put this wheel. You don't see it yet. I'm going to put this wheel on
the tubers.
Yeah,
you got to talk into your microphone, buddy.
Oh, I'm going to put this wheel on the YouTube. I'm talking. I'm like, feel like my fucking kids. All right, so wait a minute. So let me really quick get. No, don't hit it yet.
No, I hit it. Nope, too late. I did it.
All right, here we go.
You're too late. You can put the drop in later.
Oh no. Oh, Uncle Moe's.
Nope. No, it's not.
We are the champions.
All right, I'm spinning again because we've done that twice.
We did that twice already.
Yep, we're spinning again. We're spinning it again.
All right, here we go.
Chris will put the wheel sound in there for later. It doesn't matter. Oh yeah. No, it's not. Nope. It isn't. It's America.
It's America.
Yep.
All right, so America.
It almost came up. Talk to kids again. I swear to God, it was like on the fucking cusp, but nope. It's America.
Yeah. Good news. Good news for me because, I thought that Kevin would have rifled my iPad into the wall.
Oh, dude, I would have punched a hole in it and be like, "This doesn't work anymore."
All right, so that said, so basically, Made in America, USA. We're going to celebrate all things that are great about America. Certainly not that.
What
the
an
last
amazing
week,
topic right now.
I know. I just thought about that. How the fuck is this going to work?
It's perfect.
I know.
It's perfect timing.
Yes, it really totally is.
Truly
all right,
is.
So
peace, motherfuckers.
You guys can
suck our balls.
Us.
No way. I'm just kidding.
No. We're trying to gain listeners. Enjoy, folks.